Hello again, viewers. You're welcome to another episode of the N.O.W show. On today's episode, we're going to be talking living single in a big city. We'll kind of be talking about the do's and don'ts. And joining us to talk about this is a cosmopolitan and beautiful lady, single lady, of course, herself, Miss Esosa Osagiede. Esosa, you're welcome to the N.O.W show.
I'm so excited to be here. It's been a long time coming.
Real long time coming. So finally we're doing this. So Esosa is a storyteller with a unique blend of advertising and marketing skills. Her over a decade's experience working in culturally diverse corporate environments keeps her focused on adding exciting angles to the conceptual process that will give every brand an edge. Currently, she leads the entire creative process at Leo Burnett, Lagos, Nigeria's leading boutique agency.
Yes,
Aren't we blessed to have you?
Yes, and I'm so excited that we're not talking anything marketing or anything about the job.
I'm sure you are going to enjoy this.
I can't wait. I can't wait for us to start.
So, living single.
Yes.
In a big city.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to tell our viewers what we mean by living single in a big city. Okay.
Okay, so over to me. Well, what does it mean to live single in a big city? Everybody, viewers out there who I would say once you leave school, say Nigeria, after all the strikes and everything, so maybe between the ages of 20 and 40, who, want to get on with life, building a career, making out something for yourself.
Yes.
You know that there's that pressure to succeed. So you really do not have time for social marketing, which is what I call it, which is getting out there, putting yourself out there.
Social marketing.
Social marketing, that's what it's called, social marketing, putting yourself out there. So I'm sure people have heard it time and time again, go out, go somewhere, hang out. But you know that by the time you do the 9 to 5 hustle, by the time you get back home and you are tired, you are spent, you're exhausted. This has been a holiday and you'd expect that people should be out and about.
Yes.
But the truth is, we just want to sleep. We just want to rest. You want to recuperate for Monday.
Wow.
To get out there again.
Wow.
So, it's a struggle, but we get there by and by. And then as we talk, there are now ways, the do's, when we get to the do's and don'ts. And times have changed now, and I tell my friends, my other single girls on this journey. I say to them, look, girls, you need to be creative.
Okay.
In this thing. No, there's no Prince Charming that's going to walk on your street and bump into you. It might happen maybe when you're jogging on the bridge.
On the bridge.
Or you're in the store, or you go to restaurants or cinema, but you have to be creative, especially in this digital age.
Wow. Creative in this digital age.
Yes.
Now tell me about this being creative. Because people want to learn. We need to know how to be creative.
Being creative is, being able to be adventurous.
Okay.
When I say adventurous beyond the normal, beyond the ordinary, beyond. Half the time, 80% of our time is spent on social media.
Okay.
This show is going to air on a social media platform. So if you're going to spend a huge amount of your time on social media, you better make it put it to good use.
Okay.
And there are platforms. Yes, there are some very shady platforms out there, but they're actually good platforms that have opened themselves up to connecting people, especially corporates like us, people that do not have the time to go out there. And really, some people are, I call them ambiverts. You're not an introvert, you're not an extrovert. Sometimes you want to be out there. Half the time, like me, I just want to chill and be in there. Which some people find it weird, especially when I post pictures and they think that, I just tell people, it's that one party I go for, and I splash the pictures everywhere. So you think that I'm in all the parties, but no. So there are platforms. So being creative is, going on Instagram, for example, searching. There are some dating sites. There's, some sites for just friendship. It mustn't be all about dating. It mustn't be all about meeting someone to be in a relationship with. Sometimes it's even for business.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's being creative.
Okay. You know, when you're single, especially for the female,
Yes.
they face a lot of pressures.
Yes.
Family pressures first. I mean, let's even start with family pressures.
Yes.
Because it's like when you get to a certain age, there are expectations.
Yes.
How do you even deal with those?
First of all, I would say I'm fortunate to come from a family where my mom, you know, even though 50% she prays, so you know, when those prayers of don't worry, you know, for our non-English speakers in Yoruba, she says all those prayers that don't worry, God will give you your own, God will bring your own, and all of that.
Yes.
But in the same breath, you know, with everything that we see that's happening, she also would advise not to rush. Take your time.
Yes.
You know, and then the older you are, she would say to you, you can't stay long and marry wrong. She says that.
Please, I need you to come again on that. That is very, very important.
Yes.
You can't stay long and marry wrong. I hope the viewers are hearing that. You might as well, if you've waited a while, you might as well make sure that you get it really, really right. Wow.
Yes. I mean, we can't, because only God knows the heart of man. Only God knows what. But I mean, they're just. So I think the older you get, the more things that you just let go, the more realness, you know, comes to the fore. So maybe while you're in your 20s, you're forming, you're being all cheeky and pink and all of that. But when you're in your 30s, late 30s,
because I want to say, when does reality set in?
From 35, reality sets in from 35.
Wow.
So from 35, let your guards down and ask the questions that matter. What are this person's values? Do they align with yours? What are their goals? Where do they see themselves? It's not, I mean, these days, men ask, and I think especially for my ladies who are watching, you know, these men know what they want. They'll tell you they want a girl who's curvaceous, they want a dark-skinned girl, a light-skinned girl, the tall girl, the short girl, somebody who's working. I even know someone who told me that he can't date someone who doesn't have a car.
Wow.
Yes. So I mean, I'm not saying you should be greedy or let it be all about money, but let your expectations be clear.
Okay.
Know what you want.
Okay.
Do you want somebody who works? Do you want somebody who is in business?
Okay.
Do you want somebody who is from a monogamous background? Can you deal with somebody who is from a polygamous background? And
this is Africa, this is Africa.
Exactly.
How many homes?
Exactly. It comes with that. So your expectations and what you want need to be clear. So that's where when I say you can't wait long and marry wrong.
Okay.
And then be open to can you do long distance, for example? Can you date somebody? Can you be in Nigeria and date someone in the UK or in America? Can you? Some people can't. They have to be in the same geographical space. Some I can do it. I can do long distance. I don't really care about where you are.
As long as you are a person who is real.
He's real. You understand? There's video call. We can talk every time. I can call you and you pick your phone and there's nothing shady happening. That you're saying, I'll call you back. I'll call once you have to. No. You know, so so all those things have to be clear.
Okay. And you know, when we're talking about living single in a big city, what do you consider a big city?
Big cities. Lagos is one of those.
Lagos.
Yeah. So sometimes you can even be. I mean, I have friends who've lived in very suburban areas, you know, maybe out in other parts of the world, and they also felt very lost. I know a friend who lived somewhere in the UK, and she said she had to move back to Lagos because she couldn't deal. Because sometimes that whole just go to work, come back, be in your own shell, your own space, can be overwhelming as well. So sometimes you know, you want the noise, you want the buzz, you want all of those things. So I mean, big cities are relative. You can, like I said, you can be in Abuja, you can be in Benin, you can be in Ondo, some very chilled place, and for you it's still a big city. But for, I mean, I'll speak in context, Lagos. This is the big city. By the time you deal with traffic, you deal with the noise, you deal with your clients.
The traffic alone is enough to make
your clients, your colleagues, your superiors, everything, you know, brings that's what makes up a big city. All of that.
So what you're saying is that the buzz of the city helps you compared to going to a remote area to live. Especially when you are becoming what they call a matured single, as it were.
Yeah, so it
Yes.
helps, and again, you can get lost in it, because when people would say, oh, go out, go to a restaurant, go to a bar, go clubbing or whatever it is, you can get lost also in that noise, and just, if you don't know how to, if it's not you.
Okay.
So also,
Okay.
do's, I think we'll go into the do's now.
Okay.
The first do for me, what I'll say is find your vibe.
Okay.
Find your vibe. If you're not a clubber, don't force it. Don't go and stay
first
in one
do
club.
find your vibe.
Find your vibe. Go somewhere.
Okay.
Know your tribe.
Know your tribe.
Know your tribe. Know the people who would get you for you.
Okay.
Don't start making new friends. Yeah, well, it's good to make new friends.
Okay.
Especially for business and all of that. But when it comes to these deep things,
Okay.
these intimate things, know the people who would vibe with you, who understand you, who get you. And my friends and I know that. I mean, we like theater, we like stage plays. So once that comes up, somebody's already buying the ticket without even asking the next person, because they know that that's what we do.
We should be going on one date soon.
Yes, we must.
Yes.
So know your vibe, know your tribe. Those two things, and then know the things that interest you. Like, I mean, that's know your vibe. But then again, be open. I've said that before, but I'll reiterate again. Be open to trying out new things. Online dating. I've stressed this thing before.
Online dating.
Online dating.
So are you for online dating?
I am for it.
Seriously?
80% of the time you spend online.
Okay.
80% of the time you spend online. So open up, try. I mean, I have two friends actually who met their spouses and their partners now. Yeah. I have family members who met their spouses on
really
foreign sites though, in the UK and America. But even in Nigeria, there are more and more. I'm not going to talk about anybody, but there are more and more really positive platforms. Yes.
Okay. There, so as a single, it's actually okay to go and have all your information put on a site,
so that somebody who focused ones. So make sure that it's a privacy focused platform, not the ones that you just put your face out there. I don't put my face out there. I don't put my information out there. But there's some really, they would write it there. We're privacy focused. Or whatever in the bio. You just make sure, and make sure you speak to the person. You interview the person who's behind it first. For me, once I start to speak to you and you don't even get your tenses right, you don't even know what you're doing, because if you can't write, we can't speak properly. You can't write properly. What is it me? You can't sell. You can't sell me now. I will help you even sell your platform.
Yes. You know, it's so we learn every day, and thank God I'm speaking to a cosmopolitan lady like you, because to me that's still like an alien culture to us. So I'm wondering, really? Online dating?
It is.
Wow.
Yes,
so it's caught on, and people are meeting their partners, and they're living happily ever after. Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
I would even say, from the close people I know, people who met their partners online are living happier.
Oh, really?
Yes, because
there's an excitement to discovering.
Yes, discovering that person.
Yes.
And it just goes to show. Yes, like I'll tell my friends, you kiss a lot of frogs before you might find the prince online. Because the way it is offline with a lot of funny people.
Tell me about it.
Yes. it's even 10 times worse online with a faceless person who is maybe just catching his trips and everything. Yeah. I'll give an example. So one of those sites, a friend of mine who is in America now, she's preparing for her wedding. She met him online. So she was like, and this is someone I don't even talk. And when God decides to just bring information your way, he will use someone, and he uses anything. So this is a lady that I hadn't spoken to her in a while, and I think maybe it was the excitement of sharing her engagement. It was just this random night, and she just sent me a picture. Oh, Esosa, I'm engaged, and I was like, oh wow, blah 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 blah. I'm so happy for you. Blah, blah, how did it happen? Blah, blah. And she was so open. How our people now.
We hide.
Yes.
We like masking.
It is God. She did not hide. She just said it straight. It was on this app. It was on this platform. Her friends signed her on, and blah blah blah. And the rest is history. So I was like, join. I was like, I'm not sure, blah, blah, blah. She forced, she followed up, and I signed up.
Okay.
And like I said, kiss a lot of frogs before you find
your Prince Charming.
Your Prince Charming.
Okay.
But I maybe haven't found Prince Charming, but at least there's some sensible people.
Don't worry, you're on your way there. Prince Charming is coming soon.
So, there's sensible people there. Yeah. So be adventurous, be open to these things.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
But I find that with the younger singles,
Yes.
When you talk about, introduction, how it was in, back then, how families would want to introduce their daughter to a friend's son and things like that.
Yeah.
I see that, the singles of today, they're very averse to that. They don't like it. I mean, my daughters, it's like when I'm trying to mention this, Mommy, it's not even a subject for discussion. The first one is going to be 27 and the second one, 25. And I'm thinking, by now we should be. And they said, no, Mommy, please don't even go there. And I'm wondering what's going on? What's happening?
Well, I mean, it goes, they'll find their vibe, like I say.
Okay.
I mean, in these days, even apart from, I'm talking about dating platforms.
Yes.
But in these days of people sliding into people's DMs, they will slide.
They will slide.
That generation, they're the sliders. They slide into DMs. And they are very direct. So,
wow.
You see these 25, the Gen Zs.
Yes.
Oh my God. As much as sometimes their energy can be a bit much, I really admire their boldness, So while we are still checking, we millennials are still checking and saying that those Gen Z people do not send. If a girl, she shoots her shot straight. So when I talk about digital, when I talk about social media, there's a lot of, the popular Banky W and his wife, so how did they meet? He slid into her DM now.
Wow.
And conversation, and today the rest is history.
And they're happy. Okay, so we've spoken about the do's of living single in a big city. So now let's come to the don'ts.
I think I've mentioned one.
I'm sure people are like, okay now, so tell us the things that we should not be doing, or what am I be doing wrong?
The first one, don't put yourself under any pressure.
Wow.
There was something trending yesterday, today, where some girl said, at 23, she's CEO of this, she's CEO of that. Don't put yourself under any pressure. It will come. Would I have wanted to be married in my 20s? Maybe not. I always tell people. I remember when I was in uni and all my classmates were all killing themselves over, I want to get married. And in my mind, I'm like, you're just starting life. Maybe because it was my first time out of the house.
Independence
by myself. Then you're not talking marriage. No,
another confinement.
No, it wasn't for me. And then after school, I wanted to, of course, start my career and get on with life. So I think it was when my close friends started to get married, and I started saying, okay, maybe, but it still wasn't a thing for me. So first, don't put yourself under any pressure. Second, don't find what you like.
Okay.
And I think, everything just aligns. If you're, like I said, if you are not that girl who would go and sit in a club, don't go and sit in a club because they say go out.
Okay.
If it's not you.
Okay.
And you would just feel like a fish out of water because you would not understand what's going on around you.
Yes.
So find if you like theater, go to the theater. If you like the movies, go to the movies. If you just like to go out and eat in restaurants, take yourself out. Take your friends out or your friends come together and you all go Dutch and then you go out. So that's true. Find what you like and don't put yourself under any pressure.
Okay. Yes. Then one other thing which I know that a lot of the young ones are doing now, which I believe does not help them, is actually like living their life after social media, believing everything that they see on social media. Somebody posts and they think that, that is the standard for me. Meanwhile, many of those people who are even posting are not posting the right things. So I think one of the things, that they should not be doing is, living their life or, how will I put it? Structuring their life after the things that they see on social media, especially for the singles, knowing that there are a lot of fakes out there. Because it's not everything that you see that is real. I remember when I saw the picture of, some studio somewhere that they make believe that you're in a private jet.
Huh.
Did you see that?
Yes,
I was
that.
like, what? Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
So somebody puts up a picture,
That, yes.
and say that, me and my boo right into, and there's nothing like that.
Something like that.
So I mean, that is a no-no,
Yeah,
a no-no. And be thinking making somebody else start thinking, oh, I've not met this person who can sweep me off my feet and do this for me. And meanwhile, it's all a make-believe,
It's all a lie.
Wow.
That's another thing that people need to understand. Nobody posts their failures on social media. Nobody posts their heartbreaks.
Wow, I need you to come on that. I need you to come on that. Nobody posts their failures
on social media. That's why you have bloggers. And that's why the bloggers are getting richer and richer every day.
Okay.
Because while you are putting up the picture perfect fake life, and going to simulate jets, private jet experiences that don't exist. Bloggers are exposing you and saying she cried last night, they beat her last night, they scammed him the other day. I mean, while you are not posting all of that, there are people that would expose you. So don't wait for them to expose you. Just as our people would say, day your day.
Day your day.
Stay on your lane.
Focus on your focus.
Somebody is posting designer bags and trips around the world. You don't know how they got it. You don't. Can you do what the things they did to get there? And what makes you, like you said, it might be borrowed just for the gram. They do these things for the gram. As I said, nobody posts their failures. Nobody posts their divorces or heartbreaks or that somebody just cheated on them on social media. So for me, one thing I think I did in 2019 or 2020, I did a social media detox. So all of those things that would cause unnecessary anxiety and put you under pressure, I unfollowed, I muted, I blocked, I removed. So sometimes, except somebody intentionally sends it to me, I'll say, oh, I haven't seen this person's gist in a while. And I go to their pages intentionally. But sometimes just, surround yourself.
You need to free yourself of all these things.
Yes, and surround yourself, even on social media. What are the things that are popping up? So another don't. If you know that, I always say this, to thine own self be true. You can lie to every other person, but do not lie to yourself. So if you know that you're somebody whose ego is still a bit fragile.
Yes.
A lot of people have complex issues. Some people just behave certain ways. I'm sure you've met people like that and you think someone just has a complex. Because I'm not the cause of your problem. It's not me. I'm not the comment that is causing you or the person who broke your heart yesterday. So to your own self be true. So once you know that these things get to me, remove them. For the way you remove something physically, remove it from your social space as well. So online detox. So remove. Don't put yourself under any social pressure.
Thank you so much, Esosa. So these rules, these do's and don'ts that you've been able to say to us, so they operate for both males and females.
Oh, yes.
So you're a male, follow these rules. Bye. Esosa, you're a female, you don't follow it and everything like that. Wow. Esosa, it's been an awesome time, speaking with you. We could go on and on and on, but we're constrained by time. So, we have something that we do on the Now Show, which we call the last word. Something that you want to leave our viewers with, that even if they don't remember the whole of our conversation, it will be their takeout, something they will keep remembering. So, what would be your takeout, Esosa?
Wow.
Your takeout?
I think I'm ready takeout. To thine own self be true. There are a lot of people who are just living fake lives. You can lie to every other person, but please do not lie to yourself. Have conversations with yourself. Sometimes it's good to look yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, Esosa, X, Y, Z, this, that. This is what I need to change. These are things I need to improve on. These are things I need to do to get better. So to thine own self be true.
Wow. To thy own self be true. You have heard it all from Esosa. Living in a big city comes with its pressures, but you must not bow to those pressures. Don't allow yourself to be submerged by the pressures. if you live by the do's and don'ts that she's been able to give to us, the tips, I'm sure that you will be happy and you flourish in any big city you find yourself in. And the thing about being single is live well, be yourself, and you will surely live a thriving life that will make you a winner and overcomer. So until we come your way again on the Now Show, I'm signing off with my sister and my friend, Esosa Osagiede. Thank you so much, Esosa. I'm your regular host, Esosa Osagiede. Thank you.
Don't forget to like this video. And if you haven't, subscribe to the Now Show channel today and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any video that is uploaded. Thank you for watching.